Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been following us for a while, you know we keep you updated with the latest financial news and tips. But today, we've got some huge news that you definitely don't want to miss. Just this week, the Social Security Administration, SSA, made an announcement that's going to impact millions of Social Security recipients across the country. Brace yourselves because $5,180 is hitting the bank accounts of eligible individuals this week, and it's not your regular Social Security payment. This is a one-time deposit, and it's designed to provide some major relief to those who need it most. This extra deposit is not just a small bump in your usual payment, it's a one-off sum aimed at helping people manage rising living costs, inflation, and other economic challenges. You might be asking, why is this happening now? Well, the answer comes down to the ongoing economic struggles that so many people, especially those on fixed incomes, have been facing. With rising inflation, increasing grocery bills, and the soaring cost of healthcare, many Social Security recipients have found themselves under financial strain. The SSA recognizes this, and in response to these economic pressures, the government has decided to offer a one-time financial boost of $5,180. This payment is aimed at providing immediate relief and support, helping to ease the burden of inflation for people who have seen their purchasing power decrease dramatically in recent years. And the best part? If you're eligible, this deposit will hit your bank account this week, so you don't have to wait long to access this much-needed extra cash. Now, you're probably wondering, am I eligible to receive this one-time payment? Let's break it down. If you're currently receiving any form of Social Security benefits, whether that's Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or retirement benefits, you're likely eligible for this payment. The government has confirmed that the payment is for existing Social Security recipients who are already part of the program, so if you've been getting monthly benefits, this money will be added to your account. However, this payment is not for individuals who don't already receive Social Security, so if you're not yet enrolled, you won't be eligible for this specific deposit. The SSA made it clear that this deposit is designed to support those who are already reliant on Social Security benefits, as they are often the most vulnerable when it comes to economic hardship. As for when you'll actually see the $5,180 in your bank account, that's a question many people have been asking. If you're receiving Social Security benefits, the SSA follows a regular payment schedule that is based on your birthday and payment cycle. Generally, if your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, you'll see the deposit between the 1st and the 5th of that month. If your birthday falls between the 11th and the 20th, your payment should show up between the 6th and the 10th. And if your birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, your deposit will likely hit your account between the 11th and the 15th. Of course, the exact timing could vary slightly depending on banking processes and weekends, but the SSA has assured recipients that this payment will be made this week. So, if you're expecting this deposit, it's just a matter of keeping an eye on your bank account, checking for updates, and making sure your direct deposit information is current to avoid any delays. Now, with $5,180 potentially in your bank account soon, you may be wondering how you can use this money wisely. While everyone's situation is different, there are definitely some smart ways to make this extra cash work for you. Many people who rely on Social Security benefits are often living paycheck to paycheck, so this one-time deposit could be a lifeline for catching up on overdue bills or paying off high-interest debts. It could also be a great opportunity to help cover basic necessities, like food, rent, utilities, or healthcare expenses. If you've been struggling to make ends meet with rising prices, this payment could provide you with some much-needed breathing room. On the other hand, if you're in a more stable financial position, you might consider using part of this deposit to build up your savings or invest it for the future. Whether it's saving for an emergency, adding to your retirement fund, or simply putting money aside for a rainy day, having an extra $5,180 could be a great opportunity to bolster your financial foundation. Of course, we can't forget about taxes. A question that many of you might have is, will this deposit be taxed? Well, the answer is that this one-time payment is generally not considered taxable income. The SSA has made it clear that this is not a traditional stimulus check, but rather a special relief payment, and relief payments typically do not count as taxable income. However, if you're receiving other forms of income in addition to Social Security, you'll want to consult with a tax professional to ensure you're not exceeding income limits that could trigger taxes. Generally, unless you're making a significant amount of additional income, you won't have to worry about taxes on this payment. But, just to be safe, it's always a good idea to talk to someone who specializes in tax matters if you have any concerns. With all that said, let's talk about what this payment means for the future. This $5,180 one-time relief deposit is just the latest in a series of moves by the government to provide financial support to those who need it most. It's been clear that Social Security recipients, who rely on these benefits to survive, have faced significant challenges in recent years. While this deposit is a one-off payment, the government has hinted at the possibility of more similar programs or financial relief measures in the future, especially as inflation continues to be a serious concern for the economy. This deposit is not a permanent increase to your Social Security benefits, but it's a step in the right direction, and it shows that the SSA is paying attention to the needs of vulnerable Americans. So, if you're receiving this deposit, consider it a temporary boost, and make sure you're staying updated on future announcements from the SSA, as they might continue to offer more financial assistance in the coming months. So, to sum it all up, if you're a Social Security recipient, get ready for a $5,180 deposit that's going to hit your bank account this week. This is an extraordinary opportunity to get some immediate financial relief and help ease the burden of rising costs. Make sure your direct deposit information is up to date, check your bank account for the deposit, and consider how best to use this extra cash to meet your financial needs. Whether it's paying bills, saving for the future, or covering unexpected expenses, this deposit can provide you with a real cushion during challenging times. And remember, even though this deposit is not taxable for most people, it's always a good idea to talk to a tax professional if you have any concerns. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more updates, and let me know in the comments below how you're planning to use your $5,180. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.